Hey everybody, this is If Yarn Could Talk with Vicky and Asia. I'm the owner of Island Yarn. This is my daughter Asia.
Oh,
She does our social media. She's
yep.
awesome. What you making
Aw.
today, Asia?
I'm making something for my
You're
friend.
making gift season. You got to be a little secretive in gift season.
Well, she already knows. She specifically requested it when we were at a holiday fair, and I looked at something and she went, "Oh!" And I was like, "What are you? I could make that for you."
That's the thing. When you start to make things, it's
It was from like it wasn't from a small business. It was from a big box store. But
mm,
so that's why I was like, "Well, don't. I'll make you a nice one.
make you nice and
Make it nice."
special.
So yes,
That's so
it's
nice.
gonna be a headband.
I'm making a sock.
Nice.
I'm working on my emergency sock.
So you just have one in case you lose a sock in an emergency?
No, I have another one.
Oh, okay.
It's not an emergency sock. It's an emergency knitting project, but it happens to be a sock.
Oh, okay.
Because, sometimes you have knitting emergencies.
Sometimes I need an emergency sock. Sometimes I just lose one sock
It is
for
true.
some reason.
It is true. And like her entire life, I have just found random socks around our house. Just one. Just one. Well, sometimes two, but rarely matching if there's two.
Hmm. Yeah.
And a lot of times I'll like walk into her room and she'll be doing something. And I'll look down. She's got one bare foot, one sock foot.
I went to Target once and then I realized I was just wearing like slippers because it was Target. And I like went out and then it was like those little moccasin ones. So like it's not like you could like not see, but I had in fact worn only one sock all the way to Target. And I realized that when I got there, so luckily it was like not freezing so bad that I could just like take the other one off before I went in. But like,
It's very odd.
yeah, well, ADHD.
I don't know how you manage it though. Like, how can you stand the feeling of one sock?
I don't know because I also can't stand. Well, it's partly this because I can't stand the feeling of one of my socks like creeping up like under my foot.
Mm.
So like if it's gonna do that, then it might as well just be off. And I usually sit on like one of my feet. Don't come at me. I know it's bad. I should usually at least sit on like one of my feet. So like at least one of my feet can stay warm.
Uh,
So if I'm only wearing one sock, the sock's gonna be out. The foot's gonna be underneath me.
it makes total sense.
Exactly. I know it does.
Do you guys lose single socks? I mean, I lose single socks in the dryer. They go into the vortex where like
Hmm.
chapstick and that kind of stuff goes, but I don't know if I've ever walked around with one sock on.
Well, I will say another reason. It's not my reason, but the person that I'm making this headband for has a little dog, and that little puppy is a sock gremlin. Like,
Does it steal them off your feet though?
yes, like if you're sleeping and it's like coming off your feet, like I said, like a little bit, she will gently go over and take it off of your foot. And then she will present it to you
Oh,
as a gift. One time I was over there,
it's nice that she gives it back.
Yeah, I mean, well, no, she doesn't. She says, "Oh, only look."
Oh,
Yes.
look what I got.
Look what I got. But when I was over there dog sitting once, she don't know where she got them all. She brought me 7 different socks. Different, every single one of them.
And they were your socks or they were your friend's socks?
They were my friend's socks.
Wow. So she just got a stash of her socks.
She does. I don't know where she gets them.
Secret stash.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Mhm. Anyway,
Diabolical.
yeah.
So, I mean, she could probably use an emergency sock.
She probably could use some emergency socks.
So, we didn't mean to talk about socks so much, but
Yeah.
because we have other things.
Like a lot
to
of
talk-
things.
A lot of things. A lot of things this week. We got to start talking fast.
Mhm.
So, we're doing our second purples
Mhm.
this week.
Don't mind me just
We'll do that
measuring.
in a minute, though.
Mhm.
First, last week, I forgot to show you the new Mad Balls, and I didn't make Mad Balls this week because I was exhausted after our really awesome holiday party, which if you didn't come, you should come next year because it was so fun.
It really was.
Yeah, like just the most fun, hilarious knitters are in this store. They're just the best.
Mhm.
Yep. And we had a Secret Santa, and like it was so cute and sweet and funny, and oh my God, it was just the best. Yeah.
And everybody was really excited about all the vendors too, which was really nice.
Yep. Asia sold some of her awesome jewelry, and she made stitch markers,
Made
which
stitch markers.
we'd love to tell you more about, but they sold out in like 10 minutes.
10 minutes. As soon as people started arriving, they were gone.
She's got to get making some more.
Yep.
And then maybe we'll show them to
Then
you
maybe
when
we'll
there's
show you.
actually some supply. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe if you're lucky. So
They
that
don't
was
just
really
come
fun.
in and get sold out again.
But I was kind of dead because I'm an introvert who had a party, which is dumb. It's dumb. But it worked out.
It's
but
fun.
It's dumb. So I was really tired. So I didn't make mad balls, but I did make mad balls last week. And I'm throwing yarn around because the basket is too full today. Too full. So these were the mad balls. This I think is actually so pretty, even though these are not my colors, even a little bit. Like there's yellow, there's orange, there's pink, pale pink. But I love this. And I believe it came about because Ellen, she was our guest, our special guest, I don't know, 5 episodes ago or something. She brought some trifle in after Thanksgiving, and it looked just like this. So this batch is Ellen's trifle. It's fun, isn't it?
I really like it, actually.
I
think
know.
It's nice. I think it looks like, I know I say it about every single yarn, but I feel like it looks like the sun.
Oh, yeah.
It's like sun, clouds, and then the sunsetty sky. You know?
Oh, here it comes.
Coming over the horizon.
Sunrise. Whoa, sunset.
Oh.
Oh, that was a fast day. It feels like winter.
Yeah.
So that was for our new mad balls. I have other stuff dumping. And I've been dyeing yarn because our wall has a lot of little spaces on it. I haven't gotten to too much cracking yet. I'm getting there either this weekend or early next week. But I've been dyeing a lot of Singulash, which I don't know if I've showed you guys before, but it's our really giant, pretty, super chunky. So this is Arctic. So I also did Slate, which has some bluey undertones, so it's not as...
Slightly more
I mean,
denim-y.
I like these because, as you know, I like grays. She hates grays. So we did those. These ones are all good. But the other ones I'm going to show you, I just finished today, so they're still wet, so they're hanging.
Wow.
So I'm trying to twist it up so it looks all pretty. This one is Into the Woods. See, it looks a lot more teal on the screen than it is, but has a lot more green.
There we go.
And
Starts.
I don't know if I ever dyed that one in Singulash, so that might be new.
Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's a little darker than it appears on camera, but it's very nice.
This one is Midnight. Yeah. So that's sort of grays and black and yummy blue. Today I redid maraschino, and it was just perfectly right the moment I dyed it. So I'm really
That is
happy.
maraschino.
Maraschino.
Dang. Put that on top of a sundae.
Yep. And then our last one sort of leads into, and it is in Kraken actually, our last one leads into our color for today.
I might have worn a clue.
So this is mulberry. The mulberry everybody loves.
Gosh.
This is also still wet. I did Kraken, I did do Singulash, although it did dye a little less rich on the Singulash, interestingly. There's less surface area on the Singulash. So yeah, these are the giant bulkies that you're going to
So
need
pretty.
if you're coming in, like from now until Christmas and think you're going to accomplish any gifts. You're going to need this giant bulky. But we're preparing for when you get to do selfish knitting. So, and speaking of selfish knitting, don't forget to pre-order your 12 days cowl.
The 12 days cowl.
This is so pretty. It's so fun. You do a chart every day. So yeah, make sure you order that. And now we're going to talk about purples. I got to clear this table off of not purples. Excuse me. You guys are gorgeous, but you are not purple.
Not purple.
So just for frame of reference, I brought this purple from last week because I feel like cameras sort of read purples weirdly, and I think our Mad Ball blanket will help. But there was a danger in my mind that, like, you could probably just put out the purples and you'd be like, are they talking about the same purples? Because, like, I don't know. I just find, like, purples and teals, cameras don't always understand them.
Mm-hmm.
So this was our bluer purple from last week.
Well, that was kind of our balanced purple, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that was our, like, definitive purple in
Yeah.
our mind. Yeah. But compared to these redder purples, it's pretty blue.
Yeah.
I mean, look how blue it looks next to this.
Wow.
It just looks like blue.
Oh my gosh, that like blends in.
I know.
Oh my.
It's crazy, isn't it? So
Cool.
So this is Noro Sonata. This is a newer color, and
That's
when it
really
came
pretty.
in, I really tried to not drool all over it. It's so pretty. It's color 37. I haven't gotten to use this yet in something, and I really need to.
Yeah. Well, as we talked about last week, you apparently need to work on working more purples into your
Yeah, and doing
Into your
something
knitting.
that's like just purple, or all the purples.
or all the purples.
Purple.
Purple.
So I realized we should have started darker. So this is probably the darkest one we have. This is the purple in this blanket. So this is really going to blend in. See? It's just camo.
It's invisible.
It's a Mad Ball camo blanket. Yep. And then this one is the same yarn Asia is working with right now. It's Mirasol Yusha. Isn't it pretty? Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty.
It's really soft, I will say.
It is. It's a very, like, it's soft and sort of spongy, you know, because it's a chainette ply. It kind of goes whoosh, whoosh
Yeah.
when you knit.
So far, it's very pleasant and like,
Smooth.
yeah, very pleasing and like satisfying,
Yeah.
and not like getting stuck on every little like strand and all that
Right.
kind of stuff.
Yeah,
It's really nice.
I know. And again, look at how blue this actual purple looks next to these purples. It looks so blue now.
Yeah,
It's funny.
it is still a stark purple, but it definitely
is.
does look more blue
Yeah.
than it did compared to all the other blues.
I realized when I was grabbing these, I was kind of grabbing like all the same color at some point. So I don't know how gradient-y will be this week. I did make an effort to grab some lighter ones once I realized what I was doing.
Yes.
This is Harriet Gray, Juniper Moon Farm.
Oh.
So you can see like that's a heather tone and it actually has
Ooh.
red in it.
It actually has like little pinky bits.
Yeah, pinky red. Oh, so
Really pretty.
And you know, once again, Harriet Gray, one of the best yarns to knit with.
Ooh.
Here's another one. We're getting a little lighter, right?
Yep, a little lighter.
This Juniper Moon Farm Beatrix. I just got this color.
That's a nice one. That one's like the primary version of red purple.
Mm-hmm.
It's very like, I don't know why, but I want to say standard, but I'm not trying to call it boring or bad
Oh,
at
yeah,
all.
yeah.
It's just like across the board, a red purple.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Mhm.
That one was a little lighter. I realized there's still some darker ones. This is Juniper Moon Farm Moonshine. Are we in here? That looks pretty good, I think.
Yeah. Look at
Yeah.
that. This one also has like a little bit of lighter bits to it as well.
Yeah.
Just not, it's like this. It's like this is Harriet, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Harriet, except instead of like the little red bits, it looks like there's like some slightly lighter purple in there instead.
Yeah, I think this goes on. The Moonshine tends to look like this a lot, and I think it's just the way silk and wool dye. Like wool dyes more
like a little
deeply,
shiny.
and silk doesn't take the dye as quickly. So it, you know, if the wool eats all the dye, then the silk tends to be a little lighter, which is a really cool effect. Yeah. More Harriet Fine.
Is this not, Mom, this is the same exact thing.
No, it's not. Look at it on the screen. See, it's lighter. It's lighter. It's not this. It's lighter. And it's skinny. It's Harriet Fine. Skinny, fat.
Okay.
She doesn't believe me.
Oh.
She can see it with her own eyes, and she still doesn't believe me. Okay, whatever. Okay, I'm
I mean, it is slightly lighter. It's just the exact same shade, just like 2 shades lighter.
Yeah, it's probably a different dye lot.
I was gonna say.
But whatever.
Well, we can put that guy over here.
And then, oh, I had stuff buried in my basket. So this is Noro Malvinus. These, though, I feel like these are a little special. These two, this is Noro Malvinus. This is Noro Sweeto.
Oh.
And these are verging into pink. Like they're getting
this
a
is like almost
little
magenta.
Yeah. So, you know, there's the light end of the spectrum, then there's the pink end of the spectrum. So we're headed in that direction. This one, look at that.
We're starting to get into the purples that I really like. I really like
really
the
likes
lighter
these.
ones.
And I try not to make fun of her for it, but no, I love it. It's so cute. And then there's just two more. You ready?
Two more?
Two more.
There's not enough purple, Mom!
Not enough purple. We can't even fit it on the table.
As I start stacking them, it just goes all the way up to here.
I know, you can't
not
see
enough
us anymore.
purple!
Never enough purple. Never. I mean, and then there were all the ones from last week. So this is Lens de Nord Matera.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, I almost feel like these
Again,
next
almost
two...
going into pink a little bit, but like...
Yeah, and this one too. This is Juniper Moon Farm Big Merino wool. This I feel like is orchid, but it is sort of hinting like pink is coming, but to me this is still purple.
I love it so much. It's like verging on one of the three colors that I oh so dearly love.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. Actually, I think this is like the exact color of the sweater that I was wearing at the holiday party.
Oh, yeah.
It's like really fun sweater. I found it at Savers, but I want to recreate it. And it's just like this little like cropped sweater with like little like clouds on it. It's really cute. And I really want to recreate it. And this is like the perfect.
Is that going to be your first sweater, Asia?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. I might do some other fun things to it. Who knows?
Who knows?
See how adventurous and how actually patient I am.
Oh, and then of course we have our Kraken.
Woo! There's a Kraken.
See, it is getting higher.
It is.
She's disappearing.
It's not enough purple.
So, I mean, what can we say about these purples that maybe we didn't say last week when we did purple?
Well,
I mean, I feel like even more so than bluer purples, the redder purples look amazing with green, especially the more like, well, no, all greens, but you know, they look really good with those acidic greens that people like.
I also like them a lot with just like a light green.
Or an
it doesn't
olive
have
green.
to be putrid.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're so mean about that green. But it's fine. Different strokes for different folks.
That's right. And if you love earth tones, like somebody posted about their love of earth tones and how they didn't like purple, it's okay. We still love you.
It's true. Yeah.
We still want to show you all the purples, but we still love you.
Yep. I really never want to put any kind of white into anything. White is not my jam. For cleanliness sake and for its boring sake to me. But like look at like this nice, and this is a cream too, and so that's not like a thing that like love my friend so much don't usually go for a cream, but it'll look amazing on her, and it looks amazing with all of these like red like reddy purples, especially
highlights them really nice.
I might have a slight preference.
So anything else you like to put with purple? I mean, I feel like purple looks good on most people too. Some people just don't like purple. It's true, but I feel like it's one of those colors that there's enough warm, enough cool in it that almost anybody can wear it if they choose to. Yeah,
I mean, that also speaks for the different colors that it goes with too, right? Also, in addition to that green, like we also said that we're not the biggest fans of brown, but brown with these are also so gorgeous. This is a brown here, behind you. And like, look
Yeah,
look
it's
at
so
that.
pretty.
It's so nice.
And grays. You know,
And
Asia will
grays.
never mention the grays look good, but they do.
Grays. Although I do like the
Obviously,
grays more with the blue purples.
yeah, I think I do a little bit too, but I do like them with these.
And if we're gonna go for a gray, it still has to be the blue gray. I am still never choosing the yellow gray.
Yellow grays are gross. I don't
Yeah.
like them. I mean, they just verge on.
They look like awful.
Well, they look like dingy to me.
Yeah,
know?
they just always look dirty.
Right. Like when you have like washcloths or something that you've washed like 45 times and they get
Yeah.
that dingy. That's what they look
Or like
to me.
something that you've like left out in the sun too long.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, not my thing. But
Could be others
yeah,
things, and you know, if you're gonna do it, then pair it with a purple.
that's right. Pair it with purple. I think this is our theme last week too. Use more purple. Pair all your colors with purple.
Yeah.
So that is our purple episode. And next week we have a few more things. That's our purple talk. Next week we're gonna have a special guest to talk about pinks, which is kind of the end of our color segment. What is it called? Color.
Our color talk.
Our color talk. Yeah.
And then after that episode, we're gonna be going on a little holiday break.
Yeah.
We're not going anywhere, but we're just gonna be taking a little break from the podcast.
Right.
But we'll be back early January,
Yep.
so you won't have to miss us for too long.
Because both Christmas and New Year's are Monday, so we
Yep.
can't be, struggling with computers and posting a podcast on Christmas and New Year's. No.
Indeed.
No. So a couple weeks of break, and then we'll come back fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Though we're loath to stop talking about purple, we do have to do our Shawl Showdown. This is the final of this semifinal. So next week will be the final. It'll be
finale.
the ultimate. So make sure you vote.
Yes.
These two are what you're voting on today.
Yep.
There is Impressionist, which really kind of had a blowout win its week.
Yeah, it really did. Got lots of stuff.
Was surprising to me because I love Grande Dragon Scale so much. I love this too, but I don't know. It just kind of surprised me that it was such a extreme win, But this is Impressionist. It's made with Noro Subami. 2 different colors. So if this is your favorite, write Impressionist in the comments.
Yep.
But you might like this one more, which is... This one is Petrichor.
Petrichor.
This one uses Noro Silk Garden Sock up here and these little stripes, and then LRA Silky Kid. I love this one.
I love this one too.
I also have to say, as a designer, this one makes me feel clever. Which is always nice because, some patterns make you feel like, ooh, that's pretty, that was nice, but this makes me feel clever.
Does it make you feel clever to knit as well?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because of how the stripes change. I love that so much because they only draw down, at certain points. So you get all these multicolored stripes.
Yeah, it's
I love
really
that.
cool. But they all still blend together really well because
Right.
the yarn blends together.
Yep. So this is Petrichor. If that one was your favorite, leave it in the comments.
Yep.
And that's our Shawl Showdown. We just got to figure out what these yarns are going to say.
Oh dear.
This one.
Oh dear.
This
That one says, pour me a glass.
This one says, eat me. 20.
Oh. Interesting. Mine was
mulberry.
liquid and yours was edible.
Yeah. It's a mulberry.
I went for mulberry wine.
So naughty, though. Mulberry wine.
Good
It is
stuff.
very delicious, though, don't you
Yeah,
think?
I do want to eat it. Yeah.
Smells like wet wool.
That I don't want to eat.
I don't mind it. Pretty used to it by now, having dyed so much yarn. Doesn't smell like mulberry, though.
That would be fun. Scented yarn.
Oh, that would be fun. Probably gross, though.
Probably gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably like a little vaguely sticky. It would be so unpleasant. What one is this going to say? Huh? Or this one? Huh?
It's giving very like Princess and the Pauper or like princess like the Barbie like Rapunzel dress. So maybe it's saying, I'm just like you. You're just like me.
She's always determined to put this song in my head. Always.
There's somewhere else we'd
Listen,
rather be.
You know, you earwormer.
Somewhere that's
Beat me.
ours, somewhere that dreams come true. Yes, I am a yarn like you.
Okay. That was good.
Thanks.
If yarns could
Yeah.
sing.
If
then-
yarns could sing, exactly. And she is. She's singing.
She's beautiful.
She's
She's
beautiful.
Yeah. That's pretty good. We're not gonna figure out what all these yarns would say because you guys would be here for another 2 hours.
Yeah, and most of them would say, I love you.
Yeah. They say similar things. Knit with me now.
Yeah.
Take me home. I love you.
Yeah. What about these dark purples? You haven't gone for any of the dark purples.
I went for the Kraken.
Oh.
Because Kraken is... I don't have any Kraken on the needles right now, and I'm cracking up.
Oh. You got to get cracking on.
Got to get cracking on.
Oh, wow. There's so many puns we could make. We should stop. All right. We're going to stop.
Yeah. So that's If Yarn Could Talk. Make sure you vote on the Shawl Showdown.
Yep.
If you liked the video, give us a little thumbs up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and pre-order your 12 Days of Christmas cowl
Kit. Yup. Oh, it's so pretty. It's really a fun one, guys. I mean, could it be any more pretty? Oh, my goodness.
If you check out the Instagram, you can see each day, too.
Yeah.
In one of our most recent videos. So,
It's going to be great.
yep. If you like the video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to know when videos come out, then you can hit the notification bell and it'll alert you when we put new videos out. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. Thanks for watching, guys.
Happy knitting.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.